How do you make your future strategy, your mission, positioning, and vision your most profitable investment? In the second part, I've shown how your benefit in terms of opportunities and security can be achieved. In this part, we are looking at the second category of benefit, which is clarity and effectiveness. Less confusion, more clarity and orientation. What's the problem? Why does everyone in your team explain your future strategy differently? Many of your colleagues and employees understand your strategy and business model in a different way than you do. Almost everyone uses different terms, which continues to lead to misunderstandings. If you ask 10 team members about the right strategy for the future, do you feel you get 10 different answers? Do you often wonder about the priorities set by your managers? But there is a solution to that. Which strategy candidates did you evaluate and which did you clearly choose? Start by developing not one, but at least 3 to 8 strategy candidates. This is the only way to ensure that you have really considered the entire space of opportunity. Determine the criteria by which you will evaluate those candidates, such as future fitness, risk level, strength fit, unique selling proposition, the potential for a USP, earnings potential, and your desire to implement. Let your candidates compete in pairs against each other under these criteria, which is like having them compete against each other in different disciplines, just like in a tournament. Then identify the winner and use it as a core of your strategic direction. And then develop the candidate into a clear mission, a good positioning, and a motivating vision. What's in it for you? Well, everyone in the team that knows what the North Star is and sees your common future clearly in front of their eyes. Everyone in the team can confidently distinguish between what is right for the future well-being of your company and what is wrong. Everybody knows the strategy candidates that failed in the tournament and then can say, though often painfully, okay, we let them go. We don't do that one. In your team, you use the same terms and speak the same language, everybody. And your strategic statements sound like well-composed symphonies. Fewer conflicts, more unity and alignment. The problem is, why do you discuss and argue so much? You keep having the same time-consuming discussions. You, your executives, and your employees do not agree on the strategic direction, the vision, the strategy, and the right priorities. Some of your discussion even turn into arguments and persistent conflicts. Your meetings are sometimes characterized by low mutual trust and respect and even rudeness. The solution? What is your future vision of your company? Answer with your management team intensively all the big questions that must finally be answered and decided. Your mission, what really is your business and what is not your business? What is the purpose? Your positioning, what really is unique about your company, about what you're selling, about what you're doing. Your vision, to where do you want to develop your business and where not to. Mission, positioning, and vision are not 3 sentences for your website, but a well-founded, well-formulated, and consistent set of existential decisions. Your vision of the future will only become effective, of course, when it is understood and strongly supported by a good part of your employees. How do you profit from that? You are enjoying the unity and the alignment of your team. You have a shared mental map in the minds of your executives and employees. With your common mental map of mission, positioning, and vision, you enjoy the greatest possible unity and alignment, from the leadership team to each individual employee. disclosed surfaced assumptions, the arguments pro and con, and justifications, they ensure that the unity does not lead to blindness, not to groupthink. And you are involved in significantly fewer strenuous and time-consuming discussions. Less scattering, more focus and strength. What's the problem? Why are you fighting on so many fronts? Do you have the feeling that you're following several strategic directions at the same time? You can't really concentrate your personal efforts on essential tasks? Do you always work on different fronts with only divided power? Your best people constantly have to jump back and forth between different topics? You cannot invest sufficiently in all your business areas to remain competitive? The solution lies in the answer to the following question. What do you focus and concentrate on? With your core team, determine the big, compelling picture of your future, consisting of mission, positioning, and vision, which all of your activities, projects, and processes should run towards. Without such a picture, you always have too many business areas, too many projects, and too many processes. Focus and enduring concentration of forces, which is mind, time, and money, are undisputed success factors. Focus requires saying no and literally cutting things away. Make as many decisions against options as possible and as necessary in this regard. Focus is the entirety of the few decisions for a particular strategic direction and the many decisions against other possible strategic directions. And you will profit from that. You will have more focus and therefore more power. If a 50-kilogram lightweight lady with a spiked heel is standing on your foot, it hurts more than if a 100-kilogram heavy man is resting on your foot. Focus gives you power because it downsizes the field of action. You yourself, you're enjoying clarity and focus and can easily and convincingly communicate your vision of the future. A clear future strategy smoothes out the activities. It concentrates and harmonizes them, from the leadership team to the individual employee. You can use your picture of the future with mission, positioning, and vision in all workshops, in all meetings and presentations and discussions, until virtually everybody, every employee knows it by heart and has understood it correctly. Less effort and stress, greater effectiveness of leadership. Why are you working so much and so hard? You know everything about leadership with goals, but it doesn't work in your field? You have a master plan with a roadmap of all projects and initiatives, but it keeps falling apart? You have become the most diligent foreman and hopelessly overburdened instructor? How do you get rid of that problem? Answer the question, where are you leading to? Without a vision of your future, you don't lead, you merely manage. Leadership is not possible without a vision. The only way to lead your team from today to tomorrow more effectively than before is by having a picture of your future and being able to communicate it effectively, both emotionally and rationally. Break the vicious circle of no time for a vision of our future and massive work overload and stress. The one leads to the other. Force yourself to develop the big picture with your mission, positioning, and vision. Make your master plan robust and convergent with a future strategy. Otherwise, not only you, but everyone else too will work too much, too hard, and too expensively. What's your advantage then? You lead more easily and at the same time more effectively. You equip yourself with the most powerful leadership tool ever with a joint vision of your future. Your vision of the future is, to a certain extent, the prerequisite for being able to delegate responsibility for projects and tasks and relieve yourself of pressure. The projects and processes run even without your intervention towards a common vision of your joint future. You lead much more effectively with less effort and much more joy. And you will gain a great deal of authority in terms of content and personality. You will be recognized as the visionary you've always been, or at least wanted to be. As you already know, your mission and vision can be your most profitable investment. We were looking at the second category, which was clarity and effectiveness, with less confusion, more clarity and orientation. Fewer conflicts, more unity and alignment. Less scattering, more focus and strength. Less effort and stress, greater effectiveness of leadership. In the next segment, we will look at the third category of benefit, which is simplicity and efficiency.